let's say someone wants to test an idea and they don't even have their community yet. They don't have a course. They don't have really anything except for an idea and a computer. And would you recommend that that would be where they start? Just start right there with the idea and before they start doing anything?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's actually for my coaching community that I created. That's what I did. Is I had an idea of a community and what it would do. So you need to have some sort of clarity in your head as to what it's going to be if it goes forward. So I've done it for that community. I did it for a quiz building workshop. And I was like, if I'm going to put this together, it'll be a 4-day workshop on how to build a quiz lead magnet using AI. And I knew how to do that, but I didn't write anything down. It's like, this is what it is. And have that clear in like a paragraph, what it's going to be about, which is your ad copy, who it's for, what it's about, the problem it solves, all that sort of good stuff. And that's all you need. It's just an idea that you can communicate clearly. Uh, and then turn that into an ad. Uh, and in that case, run it as a waitlist. So because you've got nothing to give them on the other end, right? They're opting in to join the waitlist for the thing if you then go on to build it. And when you get to like 30, 40 people on the waitlist, that's when you've got enough signal to say, yes, this is something worth building. The market wants it. And if you don't get to that, then you know it's not worth building and you can move on to something else, test a different idea or a different angle on the same thing.
What a great concept with the wait list. I know Rolex now, they anything they come out with, you can't even get it. You have to order and you have to go on the wait list and
Yeah.
they'll tell you like you have 12 months or whatever it is before it's going to be done. And then when it comes in, you have like 48 hours to buy it. You're like,
Yeah.
you better be ready. So
Yeah.
if not, they're selling it. And so I think some people might be worried about running an ad to a wait list, but it's actually beneficial. And so I think that's really cool that you do that with your program and you're coaching new people to test their idea and just go to a wait list. I
Yeah.
know I used to do that when I was flipping homes. I had two lists. I had a list of people that wanted. I would run ads and say if I have a house for sale, but way more people would call than I had houses. I just had one house. So
Yeah.
and then I would run other ads for people that were selling houses and I'd have this list and they went on a wait list for both of them. I say, oh, that one just sold. I don't, and so then I end up having these two lists. And then as it got bigger and bigger, it came really fast when people would call. I would have a house for them or the other way around, as a seller or a buyer. And
Mm.
it's just such a great concept. And I'm glad you're sharing that with the audience here so they can see that this is a real thing, a real way to test it.
Yeah. It's such a great tool as well because if you're not capturing that information, then the test itself is just to validate the idea. But it doubles as, all right, the idea is good, and here are 30 people who I can talk to about it straight away. You can even start conversations with them on Meta. There's a way to set the ads up to start a messaging conversation with them. Uh, but yeah, just the waitlist in general. If you utilize it properly, one of the things that I like to do with it is make it visible, not not all the people on it, but the numbers. So when I ran that quiz building workshop, when it came time to launch and for people to actually sign up, like it was free, but we had limited spots. It was I don't want more than 15 people in this workshop. It's going to get too big. We had about 75 people on the wait list. And on the
Wow.
landing page, I put both of those numbers. So it was like at the top, you had your headline there of like, this is what it is. Then 75 on the wait list, 15 spots, and both would count down as people signed up. But it's just there, they can see it drives that urgency, that scarcity of, oh, there's a bunch of other people who want to do this. I better get in quickly. And the same with like the Rolex, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
is you've got 48 hours. We'll sell it to someone else if you don't buy it. Of course, people are going to buy it. You know,
Yeah, they've been waiting a year. It's like, "All right," and, it's, "Oh, I better get it."
Yeah, whereas if you're waiting a year and then, it's just there to pick up whenever you want, to buy and pick up whenever you want. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You've already been waiting a year. What does it matter? You can wait another year.